Maybe we'll get a sponsor.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that for a while. Okay, I started the stream. Let me get that up on the YouTubes. Be on the watch page. Open a new tab. 1 second.
You want to share it on the Facebook page, or do you want me to?
I'm doing it right now.
Perfect.
And then we'll Facebook page. Why does it keep doing this shit to me? 1 second. Okay. And refresh. Copy. We have one person watching already. That's awesome.
I don't see it on the page yet.
Well, I'm going to put it up there, but I got to redo it later on because it's going to give us a different name. So I do this. Episode festival.
There, I'm watching it.
Who's watching it?
Liz is.
Oh.
Now. Oh, yeah, I do like that picture.
There we go. Why does this crap keep happening to me? Okay, that's that. That's that. Live dashboard. Okay. Let me get us in with the song, and then we will start talking. Liz, okay, Daniela, I'll do an intro. I'll introduce all you guys. Then, Liz, I'm going to introduce your role tonight, which is basically quizzing me and Daniela about Holy Ship and Groove Cruise. And then we'll just move into it, have a nice conversation about our past weekends of vacations. Good deal?
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
and
good.
break. Go team.
Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster.
All right, now, how everybody doing out there? I am B. I have Daniela in the studio, right, Daniela?
Yep.
And I have Liz on the phone way over on the other side of the country. Hi, Liz.
Hi.
And this is Festival Addicts. We are your guides. You are your gurus to how you need to go have fun at music festivals, how to find the cool stuff out there, how to have a good time, where you should put your money at for a festival, maybe to find you some of the tips and tricks and cool ins and outs about music festivals that you may not know or that you may want to share with us too. So come to us whenever you want to have some more information about new festivals coming out and about fun things to do in festivals. But this show is one in particular. 3 out of 4 of us, because one of us isn't here right now, went on a couple of cruise ships this weekend. I did Groove Cruise out of Fort Lauderdale, so Groove Cruise, not Miami, for their 15th
Who showed
year.
up at Miami?
Huh? Who showed up?
How many people showed up in Miami?
I was waiting for it on the YouTube. I honestly was waiting on my Facebook to see how people were like, where are they supposed to be the ship at? But nobody showed up in Miami, hopefully. Actually, I do have a guy, my spirit animal, Bob. He didn't make it till Cozumel, and he had to get on the plane. He had to get on a boat 2 days in, but he got the drunkest person I've seen in a long time in those 2 days. So, Bob, again, thanks for being my spirit animal. And then we had Daniela and Kelly went to Holy Ship 13.0, right?
Yep.
So everybody out there, this way, where we're gonna do this show is one of those shows where It's just a question and answer time. And Liz, since you didn't go with us, ask us some questions. Let's find out what's going on.
I did not go, and I was very, very sad. I was very close to doing Holy Ship 13-0, but I'm really excited to hear about what was it like? What's it like being on a groove cruise or a holy ship where there's music all the time versus doing a regular cruise? Like, what makes this different from just hopping on any cruise?
Well, I've never done a cruise, never had any interest in doing a cruise, but you can't keep you away from a rave. And I mean, I forgot that I'm terrified of water at night until after I paid for Holy Ship.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that was fun, but I just tried to avoid looking at the water, and I was fine.
You were afraid of water and you went all the way out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, this was my 7th groove cruise. So I've been doing this about 5 years in LA, 2 years in Miami, or not Miami. And for me, the allure, as of doing it so many times, is like they say, ship fam or groove cruise family, is that seeing the people that you just party with. These are now your this is now your rave family on that boat. And I got on the boat. Actually, before you get on the boat, you gotta get a big old long line to go through customs and give them all your passport information and get you on the boat and get everything registered for you to get on there. In that line, it was just basically high fives, sharing bottles of champagne, drinking like crazy. With all people, you're like, we're about to party for 4 days on this boat together again. And that's wonderful. To me, Groove Cruise is just basically a big old family reunion where you just meet new people to join this big family or this big troop of people who just want to party and enjoy and understand when we're on that boat, ain't nothing's going to stop the good times coming. So,
Well, the shitty part for us was we went out of Port Canaveral, so there was no drinking. It was just a ton of drug dogs everywhere. Everyone just sitting down, waiting to get on a damn boat.
If drugs were allowed, I would tell you, out of the Fort Lauderdale dock, we actually had one person I know got caught for K, but nothing else. We could have walked in with our beers in hand from the line right onto the ship, and they didn't give a shit. They were so laxed about it, and it was just amazing to be sitting there drinking beers like we normally do. Like we had a big joke in the Facebook group is that the beer line, the line to get on the ship is about 4 beers long.
Huh.
So let's say 4 beers. So like previous years, I'll come bring in a 6-pack or a 12-pack, just pass out in line. That's how you make friends. This year, brought a 6-pack, 12-pack, met up with some friends, and we went through the line quick, and we were able to just walk on with our beer or walk on with our almost empty champagne bottle instead of us pounding it away. It was really good. Though, I'll say this too. The ship I was on, the Celebrity Infinity, this ship was way better than we fucking deserved. And it was delightful. Just in general, the nicest of the ship, the layout of the ship for you to get to the stages, and our crew was beyond amazing. During one show, a couple of shows, the crew would be in the back dancing with us. The people dressed up in all the weird outfits and stuff like that. They were back there dancing, partying with us every time you saw them on the ship. So that was amazing. That was great.
That's pretty awesome that, whereas a normal festival, I feel like it is very separate. The crew's doing their thing and the people being entertained are doing their own. So you really felt that this is, there's a little bit of crossover.
Well, it has to be because these people live on the ship for like 6 months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6 or 9 month charter you pay to be on a ship, or you buy in to be on a ship. And so a couple of groove cruises I went on, they didn't allow the people that we were with or the people working the ship to actually party with us. The last two, they basically said, if you're out there and you're having a good time with them, have a good time with them. And I ran across a lot of people coming to us saying, we love you guys because first off, you're not old people, because most of the time it's like people 60 and up on these cruises tearing them up and asking for stupid stuff. And other times it's just, they're like, we are just having so much fun dancing with you, partying with you, seeing your wacky costumes and just want to get into fun. And we were able to meet up. I was able to meet up with a couple of the people who were like just saying thank you guys for being here and just changing our attitude for a cruise for this one time. It's like their vacation too, so they get to play and then go work and play and go work. So
awesome. So, and it's probably pretty cool that all your meals are paid for. You don't have to worry about crashing. You just got to get back to the place.
Yeah.
You got to get back to the right room.
I don't know how I got to my room the first night. I didn't know my room number. I was blacked out. Woke up in my bed. Everyone said they left me alone because I refused to go to bed. So I don't know how I got back there.
Good friends.
Yeah.
So
talk to me about the sets. What was the weekend like? Like how does this whole thing go down?
You're asking people who barely remember things, so give us a second to remember.
So
like, is it 24/7?
It's not 24/7 necessarily. I mean, there's like little downtimes.
What's wrong with your ship? Our ship's 24/7.
Like we had a lot of like daytime activities, and I don't know if those had music because I was passed the fuck out.
As you should be.
I know Kelly said she went to like a rubber ducky party and yoga, and there was music there. I was passed out. The second day I woke up really hungover, I somehow made it to be the last person in line for the autograph signing. And then I dedicated the rest of the day to eating all the food. I think I ate maybe like 7 times. I was like, I got to get my money's worth in food.
And you did, right?
Yeah, well, we didn't have any drink packages. We had to like basically buy drink tickets, which is paying for them individually, which is terrible.
Okay, so on our ship, Liz, the Groove Cruise. The thing I want to say about the Groove Cruise is it's more along the lines of think of it like a big old costume party 2 times a day. So when you come on, they introduce yourself to the costume party. They assign you a color to wear to show how many times you've been on a cruise or how you've been on the Groove Cruise. Like, so if you're a first-time Groove Cruise, you wear all white. Second time, you wear yellow. Third through fifth time, blue. 6th and 7th, green. And then 8 and above is red. So I was wearing my green. Same outfit I wore the last time. I'm recycling outfits right now. And then they have different themes. So the first day was introduce yourself, then cowboy night. Next morning was the team up one, which is I planned with some of the Fest Pass people that came on. We were going to do a whole Double Dare theme and have a Double Dare actual game show go on. I had a chance to make the gack and everything to throw on people. That night we did Disco 70. Disc 70 Studio 54. So it was a disco night. People coming in fake afros. Liz, for you, I found a guy dressed like Rerun from What's Happening.
That's great.
And it made his fucking day when he's like, somebody recognizes me. I'm not that old here. I'm like, dude, you're fucking Rerun. So kids out there, just go Google What's Happening Rerun. You'll understand. Then we had and the next day was Winter Wonderland, where you dressed up as a Christmas character or a Winter Wonderland white party. That was a Cascade day. You look at the video, I'm at the 30-second mark with the big old Rudolph helmet on. Me and my homeboy went as Rudolph and the Bomb Soul Man, and we were a hit. Kept getting a lot of questions of, is it hot underneath there? Fuck yeah, it is, but it's for the fashion. That night was, what was that? That night was Egypt night. And then the last 2 days were some was the first morning. I don't know if I really did stuff for the first morning was something else. And the last night was cosplay night. And that was the one I realized Groove Cruise is basically a fashion show and a rave put together. People just dressed up having that morning was 50 Shades of Disney. And I can't show those pictures to a lot of people. But they were great. But yeah,
you enjoyed them a lot.
Oh my God, yes. My costume got looked at pretty funnily, but I'll show you guys later. But the way how it's set up for the Groove Cruise is you have music playing 24/7 on the ship somewhere. So I think we had 6 stages on the ship. We actually had a place called the Wet Oasis, which I didn't go into this time, which was basically a retreat from all the music. They had like violin players and a pillow room and aromatics to get you down if you were maybe going a little too high on something. But we had a pool stage. We had a stage by the main pool. We had a stage in the back consolation room. We had a stage at casino. We had a silent disco right next to casino. And we had a stage in the theater. The theater sucked balls, in my opinion. It was just shit layout. But everything else, there's always a stage. There's always music. And then they had open decks. So if somebody wanted to try DJing, they let you come on and do that too. And we had yeah, it was really cool. And the last stage we had was the back of the ship called the Bacardi Bar. And that place was always fucking lit. I mean, just people partying, dancing. And for us on this ship, the new concept is the drink package. Pay a flat fee. We paid $300, unlimited drinks. And we made them regret that choice.
So Holy Ship, it was around, I think, $170 for 13 drinks if you wanted premium.
You're fucking kidding me.
Yep. And each champagne bottle, the cheapest one, which is what we bought because we're broke as fuck, $26.
Oh my God! No wonder why you snuck on liquor. Fuck those people.
Yep.
See, that's the issue with these type of cruises is that they know they have a captivated audience, and so they're gonna upcharge you anyway. Like a normal drink package is gonna cost you like $150, but
yeah, they're gonna make that premium happen. Obviously.
Oh, we don't mind. We went to town.
So
I actually have some drink tickets here that I don't know who gave them to me.
You have a drink ticket?
I have 2.
Wow.
I want to know why the fuck these drinks weren't inside me.
That's a good question. At $13.
Well, these are actually the cheaper ones. These were like the well alcohol or the cheap shit. $10.95 each. That's what they're worth. So I have $22 right here that I can never use again.
Oh wow!
That's souvenir. Someone else paid for it, so.
Year.
Yeah, slip it off next year. They
So
won't know.
Talk to me about the artist. Who did you see?
So what I loved about Holy Ship was that autograph signing. They had every single DJ playing on Holy Ship, just lined up in a giant room. They were all sitting down with like name tags in front of them, and you can just go up and go in a line and get something signed. So I got a Holy Ship poster signed by everyone, which I got to get framed.
That's really cool. Who's your favorite set? Who'd you like a lot?
I'm gonna go Get Real.
Of course.
Yeah.
Give me that dirty house music.
Great. Yeah. Green Velvet was dressed as Captain America or one of those Mr. Incredible, one of those fucking superhero people. Yeah, it's fucking great. He had like blow up muscles. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's cool. So this year on Groove Cruise, I want to say the lineup wasn't as impressive as former years, but that's because I think all the money went to Cascade.
Well, yeah, you had to get him to Mexico.
Yeah, Cascade played on the beach in Mexico for 3 hours straight.
And I bet that was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was fucking great. He started off with all the popular shit, then went into a little bit of redo stuff, and then he went back to popular shit. It was people lost their absolute fucking mind. And to me, it was like, you're now going to see Cascade on a private beach with no more than 1,000 people, so you can get to the front, you can do everything. And he was signing stuff for people and just acting a fool. And during that time, where we were at, we were actually in a water park, a water amusement park. So we had people doing water slides and stuff while listening to Cascade and just jumping around, having a good time. A lot of the DJs that I did see on the ship, they're known, but they're not like really big. Like Scotty Boy, I don't know if he's known outside the ship. I know he got a couple of platinum records, but he's a house producer. My favorite one, honestly, now is Lizzie Curious. That chick plays some of the baddest house music I have ever heard, and that Dean Mason, Roger Sanchez played a 4-hour set. We had some people play some legit sets. Marcus Schultz played, I think, a 6-hour set.
Oh yeah, he did open to close.
Yeah, open to close. He went crazy too. One of the DJs I met personally on there, he proposed to his girlfriend during their set. So we have a big proposal happening. So that's a wedding on the next ship. We know that's happening. But yeah, the thing I realized about the Groove Cruise is that since it's such a tight community, you already have your DJs that you like a lot. One guy who was just a partier with us, he started DJing on the side, and he had the baddest party of the night and his own stage called the We're Never Going Home stage. Huh. And we had 5 DJs just play back-to-back music, killing it. And like, but my legit, as always, my favorite set during these things is the hip-hop set by DJ Scooter. That's where I found out I'm 40 years old. I tried to dance my ass off to everything he played for 2 hours straight, and my body, I had to collapse because I was dancing so hard. It was so good. So good.
So
That's
one thing that did
awesome.
happen during Holy Ship was Kelly needed a heating pad or an ice pack or something because her back was killing her. So I went to go find like the medical room.
Mm-hmm.
It was closed, and then I saw all the prices listed for everything, like literally anything you could ever need medically. Those prices were fucking ridiculous. And there was a vending machine with like aspirin, condoms, and seasick medication. All the condoms were gone. It's like, isn't that something you should be refilling? That is the one thing you should be refilling. Don't you want people to come back? Can't come back if you have kids.
We had on my floor. I had a lady who had her door had candy, condoms, and lube, and a little tray to walk by. Oh,
that's
and take.
fucking great.
Yeah, well, she's cool people. She's just that person. Like, hey, if you're gonna do it right. So, yeah, it was a fun time. Again, my body's, I'm not recovered from it. It's been 2 days, and I'm just like, hey. First off, I thought to myself, this is my damn fault 'cause I haven't worked out like I should have for this type of party because this is a fucking 4-day party. And I got people who are on team no sleep. Again, my homeboy, my favorite quote of the weekend is, I threw my watch away because I didn't want to believe in time anymore. How
Like
fucking much?
literally threw his watch away.
He threw it in his bag. He said, I'm not going to wear it because I don't want to believe in time anymore. I'm like, how the actual fuck do you survive, dude? Because I remember the first time and he was like, I'm on day 2. I haven't slept yet. I'm like, what the? Okay.
It's like, it's day 4. We're about to get off the boat. You sure you're on day 2?
Bruh goes hard. Goes hard. Love the dude too. Love him. Met him on the Groove Cruise. We still party from this day. So yeah. Good stuff.
I did get to share some of my mystery concoction of whatever kind of liquors I had available to me with 7 Lions. Surprised he didn't die.
I saw the picture. That was awesome.
Yeah. So what was your complete highlight of the weekend?
Seeing Left Shark trying to eat dinner. That was hilarious. I don't know if have you seen the video, Liz? I'll share it on the Facebook page later, but yeah, so Left Shark couldn't eat her dinner. She was like trying to like put her face onto the plate. Wasn't working out, so when her friends started like spoon feeding her everything, like a little child, it's like
because her costume was that awesome.
Yep, it was great.
That's cool.
It was like a show for us during dinner. It was great.
Absolute favorite moment of this Groove Cruise. Besides
lots of good entertainment.
Yeah. I would say besides like, just meeting everybody and seeing everybody I've seen in forever, just to have that family camaraderie and dancing like crazy and getting a lot of pictures taken. It'd be when we got to watch the football game, and I chose to be a dick and just just boo against the Cowboys, and pissed off a whole bunch of Cowboys fans to the point where the next day somebody went to my friend that was with me and was like, "Listen, you guys are being dicks, and I wanted to punch you really, really badly." And that wasn't bad. I mean, I was like just doing things like, "Oh my God, we got a first down! Give me 2 claps to the Ric Flair!" Woo! And he didn't like me being overly obnoxious, so I did walk up to him the next day so he could punch me because his team sucked, but he didn't do it either. So, but yeah, that was my fun part, and the dancing and DJs and stuff like that.
Awesome. So, knowing, and how many cruises have you been on, Bernard?
Groove Cruises are 7. Regular cruises, a stupid amount that I don't want to talk about.
So what do you do on the regular cruises?
Avoid children and drink.
Huh. So you have to get a balcony to drink.
No, you just get
If
the
you were-
drink package.
So
Sorry, listen.
would you do it again next year? That's the first question.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I'm already signed up for next year's Groove Cruise. They have a thing called Blind Faith Mafia where you can put $200 down, you got a space. After this cruise, this was like the best Groove Cruise Cabo, the actual Cabo one for 5 days was a lot of fun, but to be real with you, 5 days on a boat is a fucking slog no matter what you're doing. This 4 days was a slog too, but they have a Blind Faith Mafia for Groove Cruise. You pay $200 so you don't know where they're going, what's going to happen, and you have a room reserved for you. You get first picks of the room. Yo, I'm already going to Miami 2020. That's done. That is not even a guesstimate. That is locked in next year.
Got it. Perfect. So, how about you, Daniela?
I definitely want to go, but I need a beach day. And I don't know how people do back to back, but it's really tempting so I can get a beach day.
Yeah.
I'd probably die though. I probably would need the medical room.
Back to back.
What was that?
How many people do you know that did back to back? Some people went for like a full week, right?
Yeah. A lot of people I met on the boat were doing back to back.
Definitely. And I've heard of Friendship. That was in December.
Yeah, it's next year's is this. I think the same dates as Holy Ship. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, especially since lineups don't get announced until just 6 months prior.
Yeah, so they'll have Friendship, Groove Cruise, and Holy Ship same weekend, most likely.
All the same weekend?
Mm-hmm.
See me on Groove Cruise.
See me wherever I could get in cheaper.
I got Groove Cruise 8. If it's my 8th Groove Cruise, after my 9th one, I got a free Groove Cruise coming to me. So.
Oh, really?
So where's the LA one going to this year?
I don't want to talk about that.
Cabo or not Cabo?
They're going just to Catalina.
The fuck?
Yeah. They just want to go to Catalina and party on Catalina for 3 days.
I'll stay home, thanks.
That's exactly what almost everybody I talk to. Again, we go on the ships together. We've been seeing each other for 5 to 6 years. We're all familiar faces. So when they talked about it, announced it, Groove Cruise LA will be at Catalina Island for 3 full days.
How much is that? If it's like $100, I'm down. Anything more? Nope.
So the price of the Groove Cruise is usually $800 to $1,000. And if you're going to tell me to be on Catalina and you have to now book a hotel room in Catalina, and now you're telling me I don't have 24/7 drinks in Catalina, and now we got to worry about people who actually live on Catalina you got to deal with. The party can be amazing as you fucking want it to be, but
we can take the $60 boat to Catalina, get a cheap
sneak in.
Airbnb, and sneak in.
No, I promise you, I think that one's gonna be booked up completely after they do what they got to do. But yeah, I don't like that idea. I really personally, if they get Groove Cruise LA and put us on the boat and just let us sail around the ocean for a couple times and then maybe find like some private island somewhere, I'd be happier. But just
see what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Those cabins are gonna be reduced ridiculously because no one's gonna buy them.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck wants to go to Catalina?
Well, there's people that got on the last ship that we know personally. They got in very cheap to free because this ship was too expensive for it to get on. This was their 15th anniversary, and you had to pay a lot of money to get in. Yeah, I don't. I was talking to one of the DJs had his room like two doors from me, so I knew him when he first started DJing, and we were bullshitting too off our balconies. And he was telling me, the real reason is that the West Coast trip is really two places. You're going to Ensenada or you're going to Catalina. And if you've ever been to Ensenada, Ensenada's a fucking shithole. Or you go to Catalina, Ensenada, and Cabo San Lucas. If you've never been to Ensenada, great city, you're a shithole. You go visit and then you get the hell out. Nobody goes to La Bufador, and if you're going for Groove Cruise, you're not even interested in that type of stuff. You go to pop us some beer for the one event and get the hell out. Cabo San Lucas is great, but I'm guessing because of the hurricane this last year, they probably lost a shit ton of money on the reservation at the hotel, lost a shit ton of money on all this, so they had to pay to get everything, make it work. So that could happen. So they might find a stable location to do it. But I really hope they like reconsider and say, well, we'll just do Groove Cruise out of a Texas port or Groove Cruise out of Louisiana or something like that, and do a couple Mexico trips that way, because that to me is the only thing I'm like, I think I found one person who said, I'm going to do it no matter what. And I'm thinking, if it's like $400, like a Coachella weekend ticket, oh yeah, I'll do it. That's no problem. But if you're going to ask for $800 for the same thing I expect on a Groove Cruise, and I don't have a boat, I don't have my own room, I don't have the fact that I can just go to a bar at 4 o'clock in the morning, go get myself a drink, and go back to my room.
Because then you're back on California laws.
Yeah, it's a lot of logistics, but I trust in what they do over at Wet Travel, and they will probably find a way to make this worth it and make me have the biggest FOMO going.
How about park the boat in Vegas and just kind of rock it back and forth a few times every once in a while?
New casino?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I do that.
Yeah, if they were doing something like that, I wouldn't mind it. Like, again, I was talking about logistics people. I thought maybe the idea they'd do is they'll go still get a boat, get a cheaper boat like a Carnival. Carnival is a lower class cruise. If you've ever been on a cruise ship before, start on a Carnival. They're amazing. They're fun. They're great. They're not the same class as a Princess or a Norwegian or a Celebrity. Those are higher classes, more.
Surprised they let us fuck up their boats.
That's the reason. The first one I went on was a Princess cruise that had the Groove Cruise, and I think we did over $50,000 in damage to the boat. That's why we don't go Princess anymore.
By the second day, I know a lot of the carpet was covered in plastic.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't cover the plastic in the theater too. Like they tried that for that.
I'm not sure, but I know there was one stage that was all plastic. The elevators all plastic.
Mm-hmm. It's tough to herd cats like us, but yeah, I thought what might happen is they'll go get a cheaper ship, go get a Carnival, one of the Carnival Inspirations, something like that. It's been redone. It's nicer inside. Put us on the ship, and you use that as a dock to go to Catalina, party on Catalina during the day, go back to the ship. Ship goes patrols far enough out to international waters, party all day, then come back and dock back in Catalina and go back again. And Catalina isn't a dock; it's just you drop anchor and take you take one of the lifeboats back and forth. That might be a simple, easy solution to make it so you have that happen and you don't have to worry about all the logistics and things. So we'll see.
True.
We'll see. I trust in Wet Travel. I've been giving them a crap ton of money for the past 7 times I've been on the boat. So I can't really say that I've been too disappointed. And whenever I get on the boat or whenever I get off the boat, I've never been to the point where I'm like, I'm not coming back to do this again. But this last one from Miami, fuck yeah, 2020 Miami is happening. And it's going to be ridiculous and ratchet. And I'm going to have a good time with my ratchet friends.
Great. So what's up next for you guys for festivals?
EDC Mexico.
Hmm?
I just got to buy my ship for that.
EDC Mexico. This is going to be the first time in like 4 weeks I don't travel. And that's been a long fucking time. So
That's what I was thinking. And that's one reason why, like, I'm going down to DC tomorrow, and we're doing a couple of shows in DC and Baltimore area, because I just can't go more than a couple weeks, I feel like. So, and EDC Mexico is pretty much the next thing. We're actually still thinking about doing Crush Arizona. So
let me know. I might go with you, just because I know I think I'm right now getting a lot of good invites on my Facebook because they know I'm a ridiculous traveler for music, and it showed me a lot of local shows that are coming up. And like I found one, somebody at a bar in LA is going to play Jamiroquai for 3 hours straight, and if there's anything to make me happier in this life, it's that. So it's basically somebody for 3 hours. It's basically being at my house on my Spotify, but I'm going to be there with a bar of other people who like Jamiroquai, fanboy the hell out. Yes, this would make me happy. So, and I think it's like a free ticket or $10 to make sure you get in. That's the cheapest thing I've seen in a long time. I think I should do this. So I'm going to try to explore a lot of local shows, a lot of local stuff. See it on these weekends because, again, not leaving, not traveling. for the next few weekends, besides on a single awareness day, I am going to do my best to go find something local, something new, and have a good time with it. Just explore the area, explore what SoCal has to offer to me.
Absolutely. Well, I think that, and this is prime time planning, I feel like.
Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, we got 4 weeks off before Crush, and then another couple till Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the time to really, we're planning everything. Our group is doing our electric forest planning this weekend and next weekend.
If you know somebody who drops out, let me know.
Just wait last minute. People sell their tickets.
E4s, if you know anybody who drops out, let me know because I'll come out there. Because you're right.
Yeah.
A couple of guys I met on the ship, they actually told me I need to go to Movement this year. So
I want to do that.
I think we got a place already waiting for us. We want to go. My friends told me, I got 3 people who live in Detroit told me, our house is open to you whenever you want to come to do Movement. So that's what happens with fucking
I was looking for hotels last year for this year's Movement, sold out.
Yeah, so we got houses we can stay at. So that's what happens with Groove Cruise people. We take care of each other like that. So you're right, Liz. If people out there, last year at this time we didn't even know there was gonna be a festival passport. So we didn't have a chance to plan correctly, but we got it in. But now's the time to really get down and plan. I mean, I know I'm doing Bonnaroo.
And also EDC Vegas, their lineup is coming up soon.
I don't.
Oh, yeah. Well,
last year's lineup, new price.
I'm still on the fence only because, and again, it comes down to money, doing EDC Vegas or doing Shambhala. And that's kind of where we're at right now.
For me, it'd have to be EDC Vegas just because I like the show. I don't want to do like all the hippie stuff. I need the bright lights with the giant production and all that stuff. That's what I pay for.
I want to do Shambhala, but when somebody told me it was a dry festival,
it
turned me off so quickly. And I hate to be that guy like, I need a drink to have fun, but I
need a drink to function.
I like to drink.
I know. I haven't drank much recently, except for that wedding, and that's probably why I'm not going to drink again. But
where are those pictures at, Liz?
It was a 3-bottle champagne wedding for me myself, and it was not a good day.
Sounds like the first day of Holy Ship.
Yeah, it's probably. I cannot hang, and I know that, and so I've learned. But I think I counted alone festivals that I would like to go to if this was a perfect world, and I'm at 40. So now it's like, obviously there's lots of weekends that are multiple festivals, like that weekend of Movement. I think I want to do Bottle Rock that weekend. It's because it's Boston Calling, Bottle Rock, and Movement all in the same weekend.
And
so
lastly, Punk Rock Bowling also.
Yeah, Punk Rock Bowling.
Punk Rock Bowling is that same weekend. It's the station where we do this. The stream that we have is a full punk rock station. I think I'm going to have a presence at that thing. So that's what I'm like. How do I make Movement happen and make
Cardboard
sure
cutout?
Oh yeah.
We'll find something.
Because Movement has to happen. Movement. I need
FaceTime.
I need that dirty house.
Yeah. So what about Ultra? I just wanted to bring it up.
So they allegedly figured out their shuttle system. It's going to be a shit show. Just right off the bat.
That's the new site, right?
Yeah, there's one way in, one way off that island.
Oh, fuck that noise. It's only shuttles or it's just shuttles and people?
I've heard it's only shuttles.
Oh,
that's the only way in and out.
Oh, then that'd be okay.
Then imagine the lines for those shuttles.
Oh, no, the lines are going to be a shit show.
No, it's been a shit show getting into Ultra at Bayfront. Every single time I've gone, it takes like 2 hours just to get inside. I don't know why. No one's checking shit.
So logistics are shitty no matter what you do.
But I feel having just one way in, one way out onto an island, 10 times worse. It'll be the same logistics, just in a smaller area.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh, and Liz, I want to tell you, if you want to do EDC Vegas, I might go this year, but if I go, I'm just going to go on Sunday. I'll like drive up on Saturday night. I'll drive up on Friday, get a hotel room, see some of the local shows around town for pretty cheap. Like you can go see some of the acts to play the off nights for like $30 a piece and have a good
It's
time.
free for girls.
Yeah, dudes have to pay. Or go to like the pool parties. Like I've been to the hardstyle pool party twice already, and that's fucking fun for like really cheap too. And every Sunday on Craigslist for EDC, people are always selling that Sunday ticket because people go the first time or a second time, they go hard and they don't realize EDC is a damn marathon too.
Sunday's my sister's graduation, so I'm trying to plan flying home for the graduation, flying back to EDC because I'm not gonna miss EDC.
You better do it. That should be no problem. If you fly in
You
that
can pull
morning,
that off.
I didn't want to go to my damn graduation. Why do I gotta
Well,
go
you
to someone
can-
else's?
fly in that morning and you go out of Burbank at night. You be there as long as you're in Vegas by 9. You're perfect. So yeah, that's not logistically. But yeah, if you want to do EDC, Liz, just to see the spectacle, because you're going to do 2 days in Mexico, I would tell you just go up there, go to Vegas for a Vegas time, because this year, even though I had the Fest Pass, well, they're not gonna have the Fest Pass again, right?
No.
Okay, even though I sold my ticket for the Fest Pass for EDC,
A lot of people did.
I went up there to pick it up. I sold it. I used that money to drink and go around town, and I thought to myself, I would have stayed one more day. I would have easily bought a Sunday ticket or got a Sunday ticket for somebody for very, very cheap because people go stupid hard. I mean, the first year I took my homeboy to go to EDC, we got VIP tickets for $100.
You can also just wait till super last minute. People will take half price for their tickets, for their 3-day tickets.
Yeah, because you have these people with and everybody's buying the early Al program and stuff like that, and there's 100,000 tickets being sold, so it doesn't really sell out. You get it, and then if you could be those people who are like, well, we're just gonna camp at EDC. Good for you, bruh. First year was camping was ideal, weather was perfect. If you were there a week beforehand, you would have been cooking inside those tents.
Yeah.
They said it was like triple digits the weekend before. The week after, oh, nice 70 degrees, 60 degrees in Vegas in the morning. I'm like, wow, you guys are lucky something happened on that weekend. So
I also heard a lot of the ACs weren't even working. So
yeah, I would not recommend camping at Camp EDC until they get this shit really done. Because if they can't figure out the damn shuttle thing, you want me to figure out a campsite there? Nah, man, nah.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think this year you can only camp if you do the pre-pitch that comes with the.
That was last year.
That's last year.
Yeah.
That or an RV.
Or
You can't bring your own tent and camp. They don't allow that.
It's all pavement. That's why.
Yep. You'll cook. You'll literally cook.
Yeah. So that's another reason why I'm like, maybe I'll hold off one more year.
Liz,
Just because Sean.
come on down. Come down that weekend. We'll go get a full Sunday ticket. We'll have a good time.
I have plenty of hotel rooms already booked.
Yeah. Where's yours at?
I have them all over Vegas,
Okay.
so we can take our pick later.
Oh,
I
so-
just booked a shit ton of them out
So you
because they were really cheap.
Good deal. I like you. I like the way
That's
you
a
think.
smart way of doing it.
Then I do the pros and
Yeah.
cons of every hotel. We pick one last minute.
And then we sell the other ones to people who don't.
I've
have
done
one.
that before too, and
Yeah.
then I get free hotel nights.
Yeah, I was about to get a crap ton for the CDC Mexico one. So
Fantastic.
yeah, even on the planning part, I think this is my time I'm going to get down and make it work and say how many places I do want to go this year. Like, will I be able to make Fuji Rock and Tomorrow World? I want to. I really
Right.
want to. I really, really want to.
Tomorrowland went on
I
sale
will
today.
say,
It did?
The Global Journey packages.
Oh shit! I better start that.
I'm getting one last
Yeah.
minute. I'm just gonna pray on someone who's desperate
I-
enough to get some money back.
I definitely have been watching a lot of the Tomorrow World, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the videos, and I'm like, it's making me really want to go because the production looks amazing there.
I remember they did Tomorrowland and just Georgia, Atlanta. Production was on to me way more on point than Vegas, just because of how engrossed they have it on the stuff they're doing. I was impressed with that alone. I thought that was beautiful, easily one of the most beautiful stages I've ever been to and seen for the visual effects and all that. But Yeah, I think I want to plan like a couple of pretty big ones, and then just start planning a couple of trips here and there to go party it up. But that like what is people? I know people going tomorrow going to that Belgian festival called Tomorrow World Land, whatever it is. Then going to Ibiza, and then going back home. So
That's my plan.
there's a lot of cool plans to make out, and you're right. This is like the perfect planning time. You got this nice 4 week break to say, hey, how do we make it? How do we make it so we can go prepare to go to all these events this year? So
I'm pretty much working nonstop this 4 weeks so I can afford all these events.
we had OT recently, and I'm mad I had to miss a weekend overtime time for Groove Cruise, but it was worth it. But yeah, we were getting OT now, so I think I can make it work. I work to go to festivals.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I did work, so I can now go to festivals. I will work again sometime soon, I'm sure. My break is coming to an end sometime soon. But so what else is on your mind for festivals? What are things you have to think about in this next planning phase?
Crossed and beyond.
Yeah, I'm. You know what I'm actually thinking about is if I can get the proper credit card, Air Miles credit card, to make traveling a lot easier for me. Because I know.
I did just get the Southwest. I got the business card actually, and I'm excited. I can't explain it all because I still don't 100% get it, but I know it's double points. I'm earning towards my companion pass.
Okay, so that one is you sign up for Southwest business card. The business card will then give you you got to spend $4,000 within 3 months, and then you get a companion pass for the year. And a companion pass is you picking somebody to go with you anytime you get on a Southwest flight. So it's basically buy one get one free tickets for every Southwest flight from here on out. And that's the one I was really eyeing because I just flew back on Southwest. I'm flying Southwest in a couple weekends for a friend's birthday up to San Jose and back. And I do fly Southwest an awful lot just because it's pretty cheap, and they would take me to Ontario.
I've never flown Southwest.
Southwest is a cattle call, and I say that in a loving way because if you don't, there's no assigned seats, and you have to check in at the right time to get on there to get your seat, and if you don't, you will get a screwed up seat. I mean,
you'll get a middle seat.
But if you do it right, Southwest is a really good way to fly, especially with the 2 check bags for free. Two bags of chicken for free. Yeah, and that
was very useful because I used that a lot last year, especially for the camping festival, because I took a easy pop-up tent with me, and being able to check that as my second bag was huge, and I didn't have to pay, whereas everyone else, you got to pay $30 to $50 per bag.
Yeah, Southwest may be the best deal, especially because you can get around the country on Southwest. You will have a layover in a few places. I mean, for me to get to Fort Lauderdale to Ontario required an hour and a half layover in Vegas, and then getting Ontario is a 30-minute flight. But I think if you are looking at if your credit's good enough to make it happen, get one of those credit cards and start figuring out how to churn those points into free flights. I mean, if you know Reddit, go to rchurn, Reddit/churn, and look at the rules, and they'll teach you how to get free flights and free everything by using the churn right if you got good enough credit. And that means you can now go to festivals without having to worry about paying for the flights and things like that. So,
yeah. So, planning,
and figuring out how to save more money on this stuff. Can't wait.
Exactly.
Look at us go, adulting.
Yep.
Yes. We have 4 weeks to adult. And 6 weeks to adult.
I'm going to see if I can make it out to Miami for Miami Music Week for at least a day or two.
Yeah, that looks pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I love Miami Music Week.
I think Miami Music Week is going to be a big deal. I definitely want to go after taking a look at things. So.
Oh yeah, no. Remember, Swedish House Mafia is going to have a residency in Vegas, right?
Yep.
They
I
are.
believe it's starting in September, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't listen. I saw them at the Masquerade, which was really cool.
I saw them at Ultra.
And I don't get the hype. I don't get it.
Nostalgia.
Okay, nostalgia's cool, but
They're kind of, to me, they're like the Britney Spears of EDM. Don't make any new music. Just keep playing your old shit. I don't want to hear the new shit.
I'm thinking about okay. Okay, Swedish House Mafia will probably play at EDC. Let's make that happen.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, if they don't,
Because they're doing Creamfields.
Oh, well, I want to do Creamfields this year.
Yeah, we saw 2 of them at Creamfield.
Yeah.
Electro and Grosso.
I was drunk and I thought it was Swedish House Mafia.
We just
I'm
saw the
still
Swedish.
pissed.
We saw Swedish Mafia. That's it.
Or did we see
Yeah,
Swedish
just
House?
Swedish Mafia,
Yeah,
not
Swedish
the
House. Yeah. But yeah, I figure if not, they don't do that. They might do some sort of residency during the week of EDC week. Because EDC week, on top of that, Liz, if you do EDC week in Vegas is like a full-on week of different events and things going on.
If you think EDC week is good, Miami Music Week is 30 times better.
But we need to get passes to that. We need to get press passes to that. If we get press passes to X,
I'm working on it.
For what?
EDC week. Get in for the press stuff.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a girl. I get it for free anyways.
No, all the press stuff and all the things. That'd be cool. But yeah, you can do all the events and have a good time no matter what. And it's Vegas too, because Vegas has so much crap going on. It's really weird. But no, yeah, Swedish House Mafia. I don't think I'd follow them. Like if I'm thinking about more. If I go to Vegas, would I rather see the Backstreet Boys or Swedish House Mafia? And legit, I think Backstreet Boys.
Swedish House Mafia. Throw NSYNC in there. I'll choose NSYNC.
Oh, NSYNC over everybody. Let's not lie. But Justin Timberlake ain't going back to his backup band.
Money.
He's not going back to his backup band. So yeah, I don't see myself doing Swedish House Mafia. Now maybe Cascade over Backstreet Boys, but yeah, maybe it's just not. Maybe they just ain't for me. So it's okay.
I picked Cascade over Britney, so
I did Britney.
So did I.
Yeah, I didn't pay for Britney. But
I didn't either. I got floor seats.
I was in the party pit.
That was great.
Oh yeah, the one thing about Groove Cruise this year, the guys are a little more aggressive than I've ever been around in a while. I don't know what I do, but a lot of dudes hit on me a lot, and no means no, guys. Come on, I was trying.
Welcome to every girl's life.
I know. That's why I'm so damn respectful now. After these couple of cruises, it's like, yo, bruh, you're the coolest guy I know. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go over here now. Can I go with you? No, I'm okay. Thank you. No.
Please stop finding us.
Yeah, just go. I'm straight. I'm gone. It's a welcoming and humbling experience. So yeah, no. The dudes were really, really aggressive this year.
Great.
At least I learned.
So anything else on your plate? Festival-wise.
Rest.
Yeah.
I need to rest. I need to recharge and rest and just get these bones back up.
My liver's half dead right now, so
I gotta get in the festival shape. I gotta lose some weight so I can start dancing a lot longer.
Need a good detox.
Oh, no, I didn't say that about detoxing, but I need to lose weight.
Oh, funny story. Kelly and I met someone in the spa since we went to the spa because we couldn't go to the beach, and we didn't want to go in the herpes bathtub. So we met some girl from Connecticut who'd never been to a festival in her life, and she was on Holy Ship.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. What would make someone be like, hey, yeah, I'm going to pay $1,000 to get on this boat with music I've never heard and people I've never met?
That's very interesting. And then
she seemed to be having a great time.
There was like some parents, because the son was going to be too young, and so the parents went on a cruise that took this spot.
That's awesome.
Haven't heard that, but I don't condone that.
I believe in that. It's awesome. We did
No,
that.
there are pictures of the parents.
Fuck yeah. They
No,
can party
but
with him.
I did meet a guy wearing one of those fake babies, and it had tequila inside. That was great.
Did you get to drink some
Fuck
tequila?
yeah.
We had a lady celebrating her 71st birthday on Groove Cruise with us. She was
Aw.
partying damn hard with us too. And it was basically everybody's like, "I'm gonna be just like you when I'm 71." She's like, "You good luck."
That's fantastic.
I'm guessing she drinks a lot and stays away from men.
All I know is she had a great time. Every time I saw her, she was always smiling, always dancing, and it was awesome. It was just awesome.
That's the professional raver. 50
Yep.
years going strong.
That's our goal.
Just figure a way to get paid for this. That'd be great.
Yep.
Well, I think we're done. That's been an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
right there.
All right. Well,
Good job.
yay.
Thanks for
Yay.
talking to us about all the cruises. And now it's planning time for the next festivals.
So next week we talk about how to plan and how to get this stuff right.
Yep.
All right. So everybody out there, thank you so much for tuning into Festival Addicts. Do us a favor, please like, share, and watch our video to your friends. Let them know what we're doing. We need to get a little bit of your audience so we can get cooler things and get better guests on for you. Yeah, just like and share our videos for us. Find us on Facebook. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Instagram. Do we even post on Instagram? Anybody post on Instagram?
Not yet.
Okay, we'll start.
Not yet.
Sometimes we do, like, share to our story.
But
Yeah.
we'll start getting more on that. But yeah, go out there, show people that you like us. If you have any questions, respond back to our videos. We'll answer our questions in as quick as possible. And again, thank you for being out there and raving with us. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.